I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping to see more. I mean, we're getting there. They seem to be throwing us a lot of slower cars with the Clios and the slow Formula cars and the Toyotas. But we got surprised pleasantly by the BMW. I feel like the next build, we're probably going to see another option, because if you let another 12, 13 weeks go by, you're getting deeper into the season and the year. And I mean, if we're going to, I don't have them in front of me to reference, but I think most of the community on iRacing is, follows. There were some tweets about, essentially from iRacing staff, there are more coming. There will be more coming. I think Bradley referenced once that somebody said something affirmatively about the Porsche. So that tends to make me think that the data is there, and it's just, I mean, hell, we're going to get it before we get rain, certainly. So I'll say what I've been saying every 13 weeks on this show is, by now I don't even want rain anymore. I don't even want it. So you can offer it to me. I don't want it anymore.
Oh, I can't wait for the glorious shit show it's going to be when they add that. Like, I'm still totally here for it. Like, it's going to be amazing. I'm just more wondering how they're going to implement it, whether they're going to base it off of what the weather's like at the track that it's being used at, or whether they just go for, this week it's going to rain all week, have fun. But yeah, that and give me. I still say that they should launch rain in the middle of one of the special events at one of the endurance races, just in the middle of the night at Daytona. Just, by the way, good luck, and just Hunger Games it.
That's kind of the meme of it. That's what the meme of it has been, is everybody jokes about it. And I think iRacing, being self-aware, could play into that joke, and it would be pure chaos, but pure entertainment and joy and ecstasy, if you want to add another cringy word in there, Rob. Live weather. I think when we've talked rain before, we've touched on this, but for those that play Flight Simulator, I don't know about you, Jordan, but I know Rob and Bradley do tandem flights, kind of like what are they, motorcycles with the sidecars? They do tandem flights together. At least they talk about it in front of me, and about flying cross country. But I know Flight Simulator, at least when I used to play it, maybe 10 years ago, you could do live weather, where the weather that you fly into is what the weather service has picked up around the world, wherever. I don't see why, if that was a early 2000s era flight sim technology or ability, to whatever degree it was, that they couldn't pull that off and make that happen.
Personally, I don't want to see rain unless it's like that to some degree. Like, it'd be nice to have to turn on like for your own private sessions and stuff if you want, but like for all like the big events and anything official.
Yeah, because
like, I don't want it raining.
Imagine this. Speaking of the I word that we love, immersion. Imagine this. You've got your team, your organized team, and all of your team members. You have your tablet, your phone, your laptop. You have a command post set up for the Big 24 or whatever special event. And now you add like a real pit box. You have a screen with a constant looping current radar, and it's relevant. And you're doing it in real time with real data. I mean, that's another level. That's a step up. Not just the having to deal with it in the sim, whatever the physics might be, but being able to track it, being able to predict, being able to start strategizing. I mean, I think that would be a wonderful advancement in immersion for these endurance events.
And it's not a technology that doesn't exist either, because other games like Project Cars 2, Automobilista, they have live weather based on geographical location. I've even tested. I live not too far away from Snetterton, and have tested it. And sure enough, when it was absolutely hailing it down, it was hailing it down. And they've even got, in Automobilista 2, they've even got it to the point where you can pick a date in history, and it will recreate the weather it was. So if you want to create 1998 in Spa, it will do that. So yeah, as you guys say, I think that's the fairest way of doing it. Obviously, you don't have to go to the nth degree of like when you're meant to be racing the Daytona Oval and it's raining in real life. Obviously, you don't have to turn that on, because I don't want to have a simulated 4-hour rain delay and then 30 minutes for a lightning clock every now and again. So, but it's there, and I think that's the best way they could do it.
This is Into the Apex Motorsport Podcast Network.